Kenya Power, once a cornerstone of national development, now finds itself at the center of an economic and political storm. The World Bank's recent warnings about the company's dire financial situation have sparked an urgent national debate. At stake is not just the stability of the power sector but the broader health of Kenya's economy and the livelihoods of millions. Unraveling the financial crisis. The financial troubles plaguing Kenya Power are no longer a secret. The utility giant is drowning in debt while its revenue streams continue to dwindle. This instability has rippled across the nation's economy, eroding investor confidence. Mounting debt, Kenya Power's liabilities have ballooned, threatening its ability to maintain operations and invest in infrastructure. Waning revenue, a stagnant tariff structure and inefficiencies have led to significant revenue shortfalls. Investor confidence eroded, global investors are steering clear, wary of pouring funds into a system teetering on collapse. This could have long-term implications for the country's ability to attract foreign capital. An economist from Nairobi compared the situation to a crumbling bridge. Every day of inaction brings the structure closer to collapse, endangering everyone who relies on it. Social impacts, a nation in the dark. The repercussions of Kenya Power's instability extend far beyond the boardroom. Across Kenya, individuals and communities are already feeling the strain. Threatened jobs, industries dependent on reliable electricity face potential shutdowns. Small businesses, already grappling with economic hardships, are particularly vulnerable. Rising inflation, unstable power supply increases production costs, which businesses inevitably pass on to consumers. For families already struggling with high living costs, this is yet another burden. Widespread inconvenience, the prospect of returning to the days of frequent blackouts looms large, threatening education, healthcare, and daily activities. Power isn't just about light bulbs, said a Kisumu teacher. It's about our children's futures, about running clinics and keeping our communities alive. Comrades, subscribe, like and share. I am here because we know you're out there. The political calculus, is Ruto's leadership under scrutiny? President William Ruto's administration faces its first major test in tackling Kenya Power's challenges. The stakes couldn't be higher, as political decisions made today will shape the nation's trajectory for decades. Key controversies and decisions include: 1. Subsidy dilemma. Successive governments have propped up Kenya Power with subsidies. While these temporary measures provide relief, they perpetuate inefficiencies. 2. Tariff adjustments. The World Bank has emphasized the need for higher tariffs to match operational costs. Politically unpopular but economically necessary, such adjustments could stabilize the company's finances. 3. Reform commitments. Will the Ruto government implement structural reforms, or will it succumb to the pressure of vested interests? A political analyst remarked, "This isn't just about electricity. It's about whether the government has the courage to make tough choices for the greater good." Economic analysts liken Kenya Power's debt crisis to a leaking vessel. Without decisive action, plugging one hole merely delays the inevitable sinking. Economic consequences, immediate and long-term. The economic fallout from Kenya Power's crisis is both immediate and far-reaching. Short-term pain, businesses face disruptions, leading to production losses and layoffs. Small and medium enterprises, which form the backbone of Kenya's economy, are at particular risk. Long-term risks, continued instability in the power sector could deter future investments, stalling economic growth and pushing unemployment higher. Vision 2030 at risk. Kenya's ambitious development goals hinge on a stable energy supply. Without urgent action, these aspirations could remain unfulfilled. A business owner in Mombasa lamented, "How can we grow when every month brings new power outages and rising costs?" As one Nairobi resident put it, electricity isn't a luxury, it's a lifeline. Without it, we're in the dark, literally and figuratively. As the crisis deepens, opinions on the path forward abound. Economic experts, many argue for swift tariff reforms and reduced subsidies. "We must address the root causes, not just the symptoms," said Dr. Amina Wanjiru, an energy policy expert. Some group of economists stress that delaying reforms is akin to kicking the can down the road. The longer Kenya Power's challenges go unaddressed, the steeper the recovery cost will be. Opposition leaders, criticism has been swift. Opposition parties accuse the government of lacking transparency and failing to prioritize sustainable solutions. While others have this say, President Ruto's government faces a defining moment. Decisions made now will ripple through Kenya's economy and society for generations. The choices are stark. Ordinary citizens, Kenyans are demanding action. From urban centers to rural villages, the message is clear: solve the crisis before it's too late. The clock is ticking. The World Bank's warnings are not mere alarms but a clarion call for action. President Ruto's government must choose a path, one that prioritizes Kenya's future over short-term political gains. Will the administration seize this moment to usher in lasting reforms, or will it allow Kenya power struggles to deepen? The decisions made now will determine whether Kenya can emerge from this crisis stronger or face an even darker future. This brings me to the question, do you think implementing reforms may be politically unpopular, but could it stabilize Kenya power and restore investor confidence? Stay with Trending News Plus for comprehensive coverage of this story. Your voice matters. Join the conversation and let's hold our leaders accountable together.